All right, in this problem, it is asking for a rocket's net acceleration. That means its overall acceleration. So we're solving for acceleration. We see that we're given two things with numbers. 12.4 meters is a displacement, and 2 seconds is a time. We're also given an initial velocity of 0 meters per second. We know that because the problem says that it's launched from rest, meaning that it's resting, it's not moving at the beginning of the problem. This equation that you see here is the appropriate equation. It has one unknown. I know every term in this equation except for acceleration. So one equation, one unknown, you can solve it. All right, I substituted my numbers. Again, because I don't know acceleration, that variable a stays as a while everything else has numbers substituted into it. Also note that the time shows up two different places in this equation. So the time is 2 seconds. That 2 seconds is plugged in at two separate locations. When I do the math here, I know that 0 times anything is 0, so that 0 times 2 term goes away. And so I'm left with 12.4 equals 1/2 times a times 2 squared. Well, 2 squared is 4, and 4 divided by 2 is 2. So 12.4 equals 2a. I'm going to divide each side by 2 so that I can get my acceleration by itself. And that gives me a net acceleration of 6.2 meters per second squared. When you look at this problem and ask, why does it say net acceleration instead of just acceleration, we have to consider the fact that this rocket is going up in the air. Because it's moving upwards vertically, you have an acceleration of gravity that's also pulling down on the rocket. But despite that, the rocket still has an overall acceleration that is 6.2 meters per second squared up. That's it.